Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous day today. My name is Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. Today I'm really excited to share with you a new loaded envelope project that I created in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Now this is the first time that I've created a St. Patrick's Day project and it was so much fun. Before I begin, I want to share with you the paper collections that I used. I used this beautiful floral design paper. It's called Bouquet De Fleur and it's by DCWV. I really enjoyed using this paper stack because so many of the pages have glitter detail to it. I also used this green tea stack by DCWV. This is a very old stack, but as you can see, it's filled with beautiful greens and blues and teals, and it was a perfect paper collection to use with this St. Patrick's Day project. This is the front of my St. Patrick's Day loaded envelope, and as you can see, it is packed full of fun goodies. Let's start here at the bottom. Now, when I was creating this loaded envelope, I didn't want to only use the traditional green St. Patrick's Day colors. I also wanted to include a complementary color to make the colors pop a little bit more. And so I found this really pretty blue and green floral design paper, which is really the foundation for this first pocket here. I also integrated pops of blue in the dress and other areas of the envelope. On this side corner here, I have created this really pretty floral spray. These white roses and green and glitter roses are by Recollections. And on the bottom of the roses, I used this really pretty green glitter mesh to mimic leaves. I found this cute little top hat, and I exaggerated the size a little bit so it would stand out. And I found this cute little banner, which I modified to say, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." It's outlined in beautiful clovers and shamrocks, and a cute little pot of gold here. I used my Martha Stewart punch to create this little bow and accented it with this dark green flat back pearl. And then I also used my Martha Stewart heart doily punch to create this border here, and then I lined it with a bead of pearls. Now the main feature of this pocket is my Julie Netting Doll stamp, Camille. This is from Julie's Beach collection, and I really love the way she turned out. She has her beautiful red hair, her pearl earrings, a cute little green headband, and I don't know if you can see this, but I included a little shamrock on her headband. I used this blue and green plaid and then dark glitter green accents for the hem and also the sash on her dress. There's another little shamrock accent, and then I took white polka dot ruffles to include this trim on her dress, and then I finished her off by using little pearls on her green shoes. Now on this first pocket, I have these beautiful vintage tags. I think these are large enough to be able to use as bookmarks, but I found these and I thought they were so pretty. They really didn't need any embellishments to them whatsoever, and they are vintage little girls. I used the same image on the front and the back just to make them a little sturdy, but I just think they looked so pretty. And then I used this green eyelash trim as a little ribbon detail here. I found this really pretty emerald green crystal compact. You know I love including these in my projects. I used paper from the collection to create this simple topper, and then I used my scallop edge trim to make this decorative edge, and then the Martha Stewart bow punch. I used my We Are Memory Keepers envelope maker to make this pretty blue envelope. And inside I found more vintage Irish and St. Patrick's Day ephemera cards. I love these little kids, the little boy, the little girl. They all say something different. And these can be used in pocket letters or other projects. Top of the morning. I created this little chenille stem spray just to add another fun accent. I really like the way the back of this envelope turned out. I used this striped glitter green paper, and I used in the center of it this white lace doily, and I layered it with this shamrock wreath, And on top of that, I included this little circle. This is about 3 layers thick with a pot of gold. It's got a little shamrock and it says Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I had this little satin bow in my stash. I created another little floral spray and some more of this green glitter mesh. And as you can see back here, I have hints of this blue plaid paper sticking out. On the inside, I created this oversized tag. This decorative paper in the back I used from the green tea stack, and then I anchored it with this really beautiful image. I used this curly burlap and green glitter trim and some more roses. Your white, this is a green glitter rose and a light green rose. These are all by Recollections. The top of this tag I thought is so pretty. This I cut out on my Cricut. And here's the back. This is another vintage St. Patrick's Day image, and on the bottom it has a little history about St. Patrick's Day and the wearing of the green. And then I included this pretty green bow. I also included some fun goodies. These are pretty floral stickers. This is an epoxy sticker set. This just reminded me of St. Patrick's Day. And then these beautiful flowers. So here's a close-up of what the front looks like. And then on the back, this is the back of my loaded envelope. Here on the bottom, I've got this green, dark green glitter paper, and I integrated more of the blue here. I found this cute little banner that I cut out that says St. Patrick's Day with a little bow. And I created a little floral spray here in the corner. I used some of this white polka dot trim, and then I lined that with some pearls. And then in the corner is another little floral spray. I created this rosette. I really, really like the way this rosette turned out. We have in the back a white lace doily, and then I used this plaid blue paper to create the actual rosette. And then I used this gold foil doily and I scrunched it up, and then I put in the center of it this really pretty shamrock with this little Irish fairy in the center. And on the bottom I found this really pretty sequin green bow, and then I have white glitter curly bows just to really accent the whole wand. And of course the base of it is this pretty green and white straw. This is what the back looks like. For the embellishments, I created these large clothespin rosettes. You've got a green with the gem, and then you've got a green and white with the gem. And then again, I just topped the package with some paper and used a scallop edge border, and then a Martha Stewart bow. Here's more of the green chenille stems. I made this card with lots of three-dimensional elements. And last but not least, I cut out some really fun St. Patrick's Day images. You know, we've got a hat, a pot of gold, some banners. I included the wreath. A lot of the images that I used in the project are included in this ephemera pack here. So this is the back of the envelope. Here's a really great view of this floral background. As you can see here on the top, I use my Martha Stewart heart doily edge punch, and then I line that with more pearl trim, and then you have a better view of this ruffled detail here. This is what the side looks like. Well, this concludes my review of my St. Patrick's Day loaded envelope. Hopefully I was able to inspire you with some fun and creative ideas. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on my next project. Bye for now.